Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to film a get ready with me type of video. None of this was planned. I mean, I'm not prepared at all. I was just chilling on my couch, then just decided to film something for you guys. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it. So if you wanna watch, keep watching, duh. And if you don't, today I'm gonna show you how to go from this to this. It is 10:30 in the morning. I woke up about a half hour ago. Girl needs your beauty sleep, okay? So my eyes are super swollen. My whole face is actually really swollen. I went to movies last night and had a whole bucket of popcorn all to myself and drank a lot of water before I went to sleep last night. So I'm totally as puffy as it gets right now. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is start out with a little bit of a moisturizer. I just washed my face, so I'm super dry. I feel like I'm being like pulled. Like I need to put on some moisturizer always. So I'm going to be using this MAC Strobe Cream. It's super luminous and pretty. I love the finish that it leaves on my skin. This looks really pretty alone too. I mean, it's a OG MAC product, you know. They came out with some new shades of it a few months ago, which are all pretty cool. This is the original one. This product is a fairly new product that came out a few weeks ago from Becca. It's their Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer, and it looks like this. I definitely need something like this right now because I have some major under eye issues. I'm just going to use my finger and apply it underneath my eye. This product is actually really nice because it has like this cooling effect. So since I did wake up super puffy this morning, this is gonna kind of help me calm down those crazy under eyes. It feels really good on the skin actually. I'm gonna put on some chapstick. This one is from Glossier. It's their coconutbalm.com. It looks like this. I love this line. They have a lot of really good products at Glossier. If you haven't tried any of them, they're pretty awesome. Now that I'm all moisturized and I'm actually feeling this nice tingle going on in around my eyes, so it feels really good. I'm gonna go in with an overall face primer. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer. This is about as much as I need for my full face. You don't want to overdo it with this stuff either. And again, this one it has like a really nice like minty scent. So I'm pretty much doing everything I can to calm down my puffy face. It smells really nice. The texture is good too. I used this a while back when it first kind of came out. And then I've rebought it a few times. And then I kind of stopped with it. And then I don't know where I saw it. I saw it in an Instagram video. Someone used it and I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder why I stopped using that. And then I rebought it again. So I'm back on it. I really like this primer. It works really well for my skin, especially if you're a more combination skin type where you're a little bit more oily in your T-zone. It works great. So I'm not going to be doing a crazy eye look. I will put on some lashes, but pretty neutral on the eyeshadows. I'm just going to be running some errands today. I also have to go to the gym. Starting out with the primer, this one is from Marc Jacobs. It's their Undercover primer, coconut primer actually. This sent in a PR package a few weeks ago, and I have to say that it's pretty good. And I'm the type of girl that likes a primer that has some type of color, but this one is clear. But it does the job so well that I don't even have to worry about kind of starting out with with a base color. A lot of people like the matte paint pots and stuff. And those are awesome. I love them too, but this is something a little different, but it works really well. Like my eyeshadows don't crease or anything, and the color looks amazing. Like color payoff on top of this primer is really nice. And the texture, of course, is really nice. It feels light, but it does the job. And I usually just apply it with my fingers or like a fluffy brush. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this Huda Beauty Smokey Obsessions palette. The first shade I'm going to be going in is this top middle one. This is my MAC 224 brush, and I'm just going to apply this into my crease. Nice and light. I kind of pull it out towards my temple. Okay, the next color is going to be this bottom middle brown color, and I'm just using a pencil brush. And using this color, I'm just gonna go along my lash line and kind of smoke out my lash line with a nice light brown. This eye look is super easy, you guys, and it suits pretty much every eye shape. So that's kind of what it looks like. It is just smoky right along my lashes. I'm gonna take the exact same brush that I just used and go right into this darker brown color. And I'm going to be applying it into the outer third of my eye. Basically right over the top of the light brown shade, but it's kind of staying in that little corner. Okay, now I'm going to take another little pencil brush and go right into the black eyeshadow that I have here. This black eyeshadow is really nice. It's really blendable, but it's super black. So you don't have any like grays coming through there. And I'm just gonna line my outer third again, but keep it a little bit more closer to your lashes. So basically you're getting this gradient of like the burnt orange, the light brown, the dark brown, and then the black. So it's a nice, beautifully blended gradient, okay? Don't be afraid to kind of bring it out to the side because we're gonna clean it up later. So it's gonna look kind of like you have a wing liner, but it's like a cheat liner, you know, when you're not really feeling it. Obviously, when you're running late or in a hurry, you do not want to put an eyeliner on. That's just going to end badly. So I did have some fallout, so I'm going to take a little wedge and some moisturizer and clean that right up. Okay, so now I'm going to line my eyes with this Marc Jacobs pencil. The color is brown out. Since all the tones on my eyes are really neutral, I mean, I like warm browns more on my eyes than dark like blacks. So I stick more with the browns. I like brown eyeliners, brown shadows, so I'm kind of keeping it more monotone. And it's gonna look less harsh. Obviously, if I'm wearing this look during the day, it's not gonna look like, oh, she just woke up and smacked some black eyeshadow on, you know? So keeping it a little bit less dark will make it look more natural. So I'm gonna line my top waterline. Now for my bottom waterline, I'm gonna be using this Lancome double-sided pencil. They're called Le Duo Khol. Yeah, I'm gonna be using this pearly color to line the bottom waterline. Okay, so I'm going to stop with the eyes there and move on to my face makeup. To conceal the darkness around my eyes, I'm going to be using this Becca Undereye Brightening Corrector. This is the shade medium to deep. So I have two shades. This one is their light to medium, and this is the medium to deep. The light to medium is a little bit too light for me. It makes me look like a little bit too bright underneath the eyes, so I like the medium to deep more for me. So I'm going to be using this domed duo fiber brush, and I'm just going to really be applying this right underneath my eyes where I have like excess darkness that needs to be corrected. This product has like a really nice salmony undertone, so it's really going to correct any darkness that is there. The thing I like about this product is it's really easy to blend, so you don't have to sit there and work really long at it. I was actually really skeptical. I was actually really skeptical about this product when I first tried it because it is really tacky. Like when you touch it and when you're applying it, it's kind of really sticky. So I was thinking like, if I even set it, like, is that stickiness gonna go away? But it really does. So after you apply your foundation and your powders and all that stuff, that tackiness goes away and it just leaves like a really nice, bright, color corrected under eye, which is exactly what we want to look bright-eyed and awake. For my foundation, I'm going to be using the Armani Luminous Silk. I'm in the shade 5.75. And I'm just going to be using a little beauty sponge. This one is from Real Techniques to apply this. So I'm not exactly sure if the camera really shows it well enough, but When I used the color corrector and I went over it with my foundation, my dark circles have already been nicely covered up. So if I didn't want to use a concealer, I didn't have to for me, but I do like a brighter under eye. So instead of using a concealer, I'm just gonna go over with this Charlotte Tilbury little highlighter pen. It's super dirty, I know, but I really love this product. It's called the Retoucher, and I'm in shade 1. I just want to let you guys know that this product does not cover anything up, really. It's just adding a nice light underneath your eyes. It's gonna brighten everything up. I like to use this in my highlight zones, so right about here underneath the eyes, like right above the cheeks, because when the light falls, I want this area to be nice and bright. We can run it right down our nose. I just went super wide with that. Right on our cupid's bow, the chin, and you can use it right on your forehead. It's super easy to blend. It's not heavy at all, so it really doesn't work like you're applying another product. So you're not really caking anything on. You're just adding some nice dimension to the skin. I like to take whatever is kind of left on my blender and kind of use it right around my mouth area, because some darkness usually forms when you're talking and stuff, so you want to use it right around here as well. But everything is still damp. I haven't set anything with any powders or anything like that. So I'm going to go in with this jelly highlighter from Farsali. It's really, really pretty. It's called the Jelly Beam. I'm going to use that and apply it to the high points of my face. I'm just going to use like this duo fiber brush from MAC. This is the MAC 159. And I'm just going to apply the highlighter to the high points everywhere I want to look nice and dewy. This highlighter goes a long way, so usually I pick up the product and I take off the excess on the back of my hand. The reason I'm doing this before I'm using a setting powder is because sometimes when your makeup is all set and you have all matted out and everything, and then you go on with a liquid highlighter, sometimes depending on the brush you're using or even the product itself, it can kind of pick up all the product that is underneath it. So it's gonna destroy your foundation, it's gonna destroy your powder, and we don't want that to happen. So basically, while everything is still kind of wet and damp on my face, I'm going to just apply any of the other damp products that I'll be using before I set really anything. Okay, next I'm going to be applying this cream blush. It's from Honest. The color is called Truly Exciting. A nice little wash of this onto the apples of my cheeks and kind of moving it a little bit out. So to set my makeup, I'm going to be using the Mer Translucent Powder. The reason I like the Mer one is because it does have little specks of shimmer kind of in it. It's super, super fine, so I mean you can't really see them on the face, but it does give the more dewy effect, which is what I want today. So I went ahead and put some on my blender, and I'm just gonna dab it. I use this kind of underneath my eyes and in my T-zone lightly. I don't like to look super matte, so this is gonna keep me looking nice and dewy. And then after I apply my powder, I'm gonna give myself a little spritz of Fix Plus from MAC. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using this Marc Jacobs Tastic Omega Bronzer. Give myself the glowy tan that I don't have at the moment. Use this kind of all over the perimeters of my face and underneath my cheekbones. So let's just quickly get into my brows. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Soft Brown. And I'm just going to fill in the little sparse gaps that I have. All right, let's pop on some mascara and then a nice pair of lashes. Okay, for my lashes, I'm gonna use the Iconic London lashes. They look like this. Let me take them out of the packaging. They're a nice little wispy lash. Okay, so we're pretty much done. I have my lashes on. Face is set, eyes are done. we just need a nice little lip color. So I'm going to be using my NYX lip liner in the color Natural, just their original lip liners, and nicely line my lips. I love this color. I actually apply it kind of all over color. It's really close to my natural lip color. Like I'm filling in my bottom lip right now, and you can see that it's just like a natural lip color. I feel like I want to do a little bit more highlighter underneath my brow bone and my tear duct and maybe down the bridge of my nose. So I'm going to be using this new Becca highlighter. The color is Vanilla Quartz. And sad story, guys, literally the day I got it, I dropped it and it's already cracked. I love Becca highlighters. They are stunning, like one of the best on the market. But the thing I hate is that if you drop that sucker, it's literally a 95% chance that it broke. So I love you, Becca, but can we make our highlighters like not break so often? I be dropping my stuff everywhere. I just need it to be a little bit more unbreakable. So I'm going to use a little brush and add a little bit pop of highlighter where I feel like it needs it. You can use any type of like tiny little brush for this. This is a synthetic brush. It's actually a lip brush. But all right, guys, this is the completed look. Thank you so much for getting ready with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for future videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.